what you learned in school. Never mind what your parents told you, and disregard what your friends say. From now on, the only people you need to listen to are these guys. For the next several minutes, they'll take you on a journey through the political jungle. And when your journey is over and you're safe at home, they promise you'll be stronger, smarter, and just plain better. So buckle up, hang on to your ears, because your journey starts now.
Hello, I'm Brian.
And I'm Nate.
And from all of us here at the At Odds Show, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And welcome to At Odds. I'm Brian.
Hey, and I'm Nate.
And it's December 21st. Ooh, almost. Have you been good? It's 2015.
Yeah.
We're in Freedom Studios, right? We're in the 15th floor of the Patriot Towers in Liberty City. Where at, Nathan?
North Pole today.
We're in the North Pole.
The North Pole. It's warm.
It's busy.
There's no polar bears.
Busy.
It's horrible. It is very busy.
Very busy. All the polar bears, and you know, I haven't seen a single penguin.
Yeah, that's
odd, isn't it?
Global warming.
I think that's it.
Global warming.
Not one penguin have I seen at the North Pole.
Yeah.
Saw some. Well, never mind. Anyways, the elves have been busy. They're packing Santa's sleigh. I think they're feeding the reindeer a little extra high-protein octane. It's heroin.
Yeah.
They're giving them heroin. How else do they fly?
You can spin it any way you want.
I don't know how they do it, but it's drugs. And I think Santa takes a little speed himself. You'd have to, right? 24 hours.
To think that reindeer fly, and one of them has a nose that glows. Yes.
And the fact that he's up 24 hours... going all over the world.
Oh, yeah, right. Well,
you want to do a little speed.
Right. Well, yeah, he's got to be fast.
It's good enough for Hitler. It's good enough for Santa.
Magic, yeah.
I don't know where that came from, but Godwin's law, I guess. Of course, we've got our trivia question. We've got our day in history.
You're trying to chase him away right away, aren't you?
And, I'm not. We'll warn him before we go into that again. Talk a little bit about the debate, I think.
I think it's worth noting that it's Monday. I mean, you glossed right over it. You're like, it's Monday. And
I didn't want to bring that
listening,
up.
They're like, wait, it's Monday. Normally, I'm not annoyed on Mondays, but I'm annoyed today. Why?
Nate had a family thing. I mean, he wants to be this good dad. He's faking everybody. Daughter has a recital he has to go to. I said, just tape it. You can watch it anytime then. And let's do the show on Thursday. But, oh, no, he's got to go to his daughter's recital.
Yeah, so I'll see you this Thursday then to do a show, Brian?
No, I'll be gone. I'll be
okay. Yeah, with your family, That's
family.
That's weird. That's weird, yeah.
Yeah, there won't be a show this week. So we're sort of splitting it.
Right in the middle. This is good. And I think if we just did it every other Monday.
Yeah, I think people would thank us.
Yeah, I think so.
That'd be less time they have to listen to us.
The good news is people got to watch The Big Bang Theory without us interrupting last week, right?
So
I didn't
nice.
watch it, so don't spoil it.
Oh, my goodness. It was...
I'm joking.
But poor Sheldon and Amy.
Oh, yeah?
Lovers. Well, what? Don't spoil it?
I don't care.
You didn't really see it?
I really didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They do the deed.
Oh. They bought a house?
Yep.
All right. They got a turtle.
They committed.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, awesome. I want to give them a few things. We've got some sound bites, right? We've got
unfortunately,
all sorts of stuff. We'll keep a listen out for Santa, maybe. Oh my goodness!
What is that?
Was that Santa's sleigh?
No,
it's not.
Budweiser Klondikes.
It's not Santa's sleigh at all. Get out of the yard! Some drunk.
Why are you wearing all those bells? Stop it!
You don't understand. All right, so we got a few things that we want to talk about.
Do we?
No.
Probably. I mean, the biggest news.
Yeah,
right?
this
There were a couple
is
debates.
big news.
This is huge news.
Yeah. Get ready. Listen to this.
Lindsey Graham.
Who?
I thought you knew. I felt bad. I didn't.
All right, what about Lindsey?
Lindsey Graham, apparently he was running for president.
He was.
He's not anymore. He dropped out.
How will the world survive?
Did you know he's over 40 and he's single?
Well, you know what that means.
Yeah, I know what you think that means, but it might be true, actually. But
He's just a little light in the loafers.
Nobody heard anything from him. He finally dropped out, I think, today. Dropped out.
Hey,
of
I was
the
running.
2016 presidential.
I was running, guys. And I was fabulous.
It's really horrible.
And now I'm not running. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think anybody noticed.
I don't think so either.
And he's out of the race, and
Santa's dog is
nobody.
barking.
Yeah, that's Rudolph.
Rudog?
Rudolph. Yeah, that's good. That's not bad.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh, what happened? So,
Structural failure.
before we continue, we got to say Merry Christmas to Steve, our engineer, in the back room there. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Nice Santa Claus outfit.
Yeah. What's the dog doing?
I don't know. It's
Jeez.
biting Santa's
Not
in
used
the
to
ass.
this.
That damn dog.
Not used to this on Mondays.
Whack. Kicks it. So, anyways.
Santa's not a nice person, is he?
Not really.
You know who's not a
He'd be
nice person
cranky.
is Krampus.
What about Lindsey Graham?
Also not a nice person.
Not nice. We don't know that. He could be just delightful.
He was the most militaristic.
He was.
Yeah.
He was
of
pro
the people.
war.
Very, very pro war, yeah.
He was a hawk.
He was
Not a dove.
He's good friends with John McCain,
Well, of course.
who is, they're exactly the same. Let's just bomb them.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
Bombing some people's a good idea.
Yeah.
Bombing everybody's not
There's
a
a
good
dog
idea.
I'd like to bomb.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oop, maybe somebody did. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? We could talk about guns. Hey, I got a thing. This is a history thing. It's not the history, but it's history. There's some debate on who invented gunpowder. And it's generally credited to the Chinese because they actually had written records of it. They had it well documented.
sure. And they're really good at fireworks.
Right, but there's some other competing countries that may have had a similar concoction. But the person that was working
it's not complicated.
on gunpowder, no, it's pretty simple. It's like 3 compounds at a certain ratio.
Yeah.
What they were looking for was an immortality portion.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
They were trying to find the fountain of youth in this thing.
Right.
And instead, that whole research blew up in his face. Blew up in his face.
I don't get it.
But anyways, like so many things that are invented, they're serendipitous. One is Viagra,
sure,
right?
yeah, right.
Viagra was a heart medication. It was
Yes.
to try to control blood pressure and all that stuff. Yeah. And then some people took it, and they said, hello, little friend.
Well, Doc.
And they said, maybe we're onto something.
Yeah.
And they made, billions of dollars selling that.
And that's okay.
Nothing wrong with
That's
that.
okay.
Anyways, glad they invented gunpowder.
Now, what I was going to say, gunpowder, they were going for in immortality potion. They didn't quite get there, but they did invent something that has saved millions of lives.
Oh, I see where you went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not immortal, but
No, but it's kept people alive longer than they may have without it.
But one could argue if there was no gunpowder in the world, then what?
Then people would get stabbed.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about knives and swords and stuff.
Cars.
Lasers.
Tall buildings.
Tall buildings, yeah.
Lasers? Nobody's ever been murdered with a laser.
Aliens. Aliens have lasers.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think they've murdered anybody.
You don't know that.
They turn cows inside out.
Look what
all
they
the
did to
time.
Kennedy. Too soon?
Yeah. No, I think you're right. You're right.
Let's see. So anyways, gunpowder.
Okay.
Immortality. Blew up in his face.
It's not funny.
It was a little funny. Government's here to help you.
Yes.
And you elect the best and brightest in the world, right? We elect our public officials. No, yeah. Well, yeah, okay. That was obvious from last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
We have our best
There was
and
no
brightest
choice. That's the problem.
Well, that is part of the problem.
Yep.
Is good people don't run. But these were the citizens of Woodland, North Carolina. And apparently, they don't want none of them highfalutin solar panels in their good town.
I don't blame them.
They scare the children.
That's true. That is true.
All the kids are going to move away, said
That's
Bobby
true.
Mann, a local resident.
Yeah.
Worse.
Wait, what? Bobby Mann?
Bobby Mann. What a great name.
Bobby Mann.
Yeah. Me and Bobby Mann, we're playing in the band. Yeah, we wrote a song there. Worse, a man who is, I think, probably the librarian in town, I don't know, said that the solar panels would suck up all the energy from the sun.
Yeah, that's also true.
Which we kid about him being the librarian, but this is not funny because another resident who is a retired science teacher
Right.
expressed concern that a proposed solar farm would block photosynthesis and prevent nearby plants from growing.
Well, it may prevent some
Oh, wait a
plants-
minute. I see the connection here. That was Jane Man. I think related to Bobby Man. Oh, my God. Went on to add that there seemed to be a lot of cancer deaths in the area and that no one could tell her solar panels didn't cause cancer. The problem was they're not in there yet.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm just saying, if you're thinking
it's
of having...
expo facto.
Yeah, I think that's okay. But no, look, the photosynthesis thing,
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Okay, how?
Right? Because if you have a solar panel,
Yeah.
it would prevent some plants from growing underneath of it.
Right, and so does a building, and so does a roof, and a garage, and a shed, and a car,
Yeah.
and a pop tent, and all
Right,
sorts
but
of things
most
that
of those
block
things
sunlight.
don't also suck all of the energy from the sun.
Well, there is that.
Because you do realize the sun has a limited lifespan,
or-
a limited amount of energy to be sucked.
In my house roof never gave me cancer, at least that I know of.
Right.
Damn you!
Right.
Damn you, roof.
Right.
No, this is stupid. I mean, it's one thing if you don't want it for whatever reason, but come on, a science teacher, yeah, it prevents photosynthesis, in the shade, but still things grow in the shade.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But on the other...
Hell, things grow in
come on.
caves in total darkness.
On the other hand, there are...
But they probably don't use
see
photosynthesis.
my air
enough.
quotes. There
Yeah.
are scientists who are claiming that putting these solar panels in are going to save the environment, right,
Well,
and stop global
I
warming.
don't know about saving the environment.
Oh, come on.
No. I don't think that's necessarily true.
Really?
I think they're saying we need to develop technology that utilizes the energy from the sun, and
come
eventually
on.
we
Well,
might get
sure.
to a place where that's economical. And,
Yes,
and
there
all that
are
stuff.
some sane people that are saying that.
Yeah, good. Not no scientists, but
Right.
no, I bet there's some. There's at least
Yeah,
one
there's
scientist.
some.
Come on, just because you don't like me, don't blame all scientists. I said it.
I know. I didn't say anything.
Oh, boy. We really don't have anything else to talk about. That's it.
All right, well, it's been a good Monday.
Did you see any of the... we're going through this too fast.
That really isn't it. You skipped like 6 things.
I
don't
know. I
what
was going to
you're
come back.
doing.
I was going to do the gun things.
I'm used to... Look, I can't work
All right.
without a very strict prep
sheet.
and
Yeah. And
layout, an
alphabetically
agenda.
labeled,
Have to do them in
indented,
order. You can't move them.
triplicate.
I can't work this way.
polychromatic, so you have, hues, reds and greens and purples in there.
We do have colors.
We do. I know. I wasn't kidding.
We have a color standard.
Uh,
It's either red or black.
Putin on the Ritz, the Russian president, right? People have wondered about the way he walks, and I never noticed it. So
What?
they're saying
Who? Who's you say
People.
people? Who?
People say it.
What people?
I said it.
What people?
He walks funny.
What people have wondered?
Lots of people. The CIA?
Is the old war injury, or is he an alien inside of a human body, but he doesn't quite fit?
Well, there was that thing that came up showing pictures from 100 years ago that looked just like him, and they're saying, "My God, he's immortal. He's like 5,000 years old."
He
Here's
ate some
pictures of him.
gunpowder.
That may have been it. Putin's walk. Putting on the Ritz.
I have a headache.
So he walks, and how he walks is he keeps his right hand